Everybody, please put your hands together for the most amazing Mr. Edd Fairman.
I will be using some volunteers from the audience. Please do not be afraid. I will not embarrass you. I will not touch you in the bathing suit area or anything like that. So, unless you want, and then that's fine. Okay. Just before we get started, I do want to point out one thing, and that's that, because the lighting over there isn't that good. So there we go. I pointed at that. We'll use that in a little bit. All right. So let me see here. You know, there's a lot of people on television that pretend to be mind readers. There's a lot of people on television that pretend to be mind readers. There's Sylvia Brown used to be on a lot. Jonathan Edwards used to pretend to talk to the dead. It's all magic tricks, and I tell you, it's one of those things that kind of upsets me. They take magic tricks and then they pretend that they're real, and they get gullible people or people that are sad, depressed, have lost a loved one, to spend money to have them reach out to their dead relatives. So I want to show you guys a real quick idea of how it works, okay? I brought the low vision cards, and we're going to use those. And let me see. Oh, you've got a big camera. What's your name? Amanda. Let's get a big round of applause for Amanda as she comes on stage. Amanda. Excellent. Amanda. Oh, I like that. Excellent, Amanda. If you were in a circus, that could be your name. Ladies and gentlemen, excellent Amanda. You're not in a circus, are you? That would be weird. Awesome. Amanda, what I'm going to do, so I'm going to try and read your mind, but so I don't get anything that's personal information, I'm going to have you pick a card. I'm first going to make a prediction from the blue cards, and then I'm going to have you pick from the red cards, all right? Now, there's a prize involved, okay? So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my prediction. If my prediction's incorrect, you're going to win a prize, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, please don't say anything to Amanda. Please keep this to yourself. This is going to be my prediction card, okay? Oh, sorry. Low vision cards. There we go. Oh, am I covering it up with my finger? All right, good. So what we're going to do, we're going to place that right there. All right, Amanda, you're going to get to pick, like I said, from the red cards. Amanda, are you a student? Are you employed? What do you do? What are you employed as?
I'm the
Junior National Sales Manager for a wedding photography company. That sounds like the longest made-up thing I've ever heard. Awesome. Junior National Sales Manager. So that means you can make coffee.
Yeah.
Yes, excellent. All right, Amanda, I'm going to have you pick from the red deck of cards. Now, Amanda, if you pick a card and my prediction does not match, you're going to win a prize, okay? If you pick the card and I did not get it correct, you will win my 2003 Hyundai Accent with 97,000 miles on it, no air conditioning, and damage to the driver's side door. Oh, and did I mention it's a stick shift? Can you drive a stick shift? And it's an awesome prize. There we go. Okay, Amanda, you're going to pick from any one of these cards, okay? Just point to the back of any one of these cards you'd like. Are you sure? Absolutely, you're sure you want this one? You have any of these choices? It was this one, but not this one. This one. That one. Okay. All right, here we go. Amanda, this is what I'd like you to do. Take the card, peek at it, and then hide it, okay? All right? Got it? And then hide it like against your, yeah, there you go, perfect. I don't want to say belly. I don't want to assume that you have a belly. You have a flat stomach. Okay, here we go. Amanda, the first thing they do when they read people's minds on television is they set the mood. You didn't come here to have your mind read, so we're going to have to set the mood. Okay, here we go. I'm going to enter a deep hypnotic trance. Llama, 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 llama. It's kind of like a camel. They are. Oh, llama, 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 llama. Don't confuse them with an alpaca as they spit. Here we go. First thing they do is they'll say something very general. Like someone in this side of the audience over here is thinking of a name that starts with an M. I'm getting an M from someone over here. Most popular name in the world? Muhammad. Probably not here tonight, but it's true. Mary is one of the most popular names in the United States. Michael, Matt, Michelle are also in the top 10 of popular names in the United States. So all we'd have to do is look for a reaction. This gentleman made a reaction, so I go towards him. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the statistics in our favor, okay? First thing, you've picked a number card. Is that correct? Yes. See, there are more number cards in the deck than there are letter cards. All right. You have picked a low number card. Is that correct? Between 1 and 100. Yes! This is what we call turning a miss into a hit, okay? If I'd gone this way and he had said no, I would have said, oh, I'm sorry, it was him, I was getting a little confused. Okay, we'll get a definite one, we'll use ambiguity. You have picked a cherry colored card, is that correct?
No.
There are black cherries in the world.
Yes.
Yes, okay. You've picked the 6 of hearts. That card right there is the 6 of hearts. Stop screwing with me, 6 of hearts. No, seriously, it's got to be the 6 of hearts, right? What card did you pick? Yes, too late now. 10 of spades.
Shut up!
Now, good thing I had this one here to match it. Let's get a big round of applause for Albert. Sorry you didn't win the car, but you didn't want it anyways. You didn't want it anyways. I'm not originally from Chicago. I'm actually from Pennsylvania. Let me see, this thing shut off. I want to get some of you guys laughing from the website. Now they're all scared. You're being watched. I'm not originally from Chicago. I'm actually from Pennsylvania. If you here in the Midwest, you meet somebody from Michigan, they always go like this, right? Then show you where they're from. Pennsylvania, we just do it this way. I mean, that's a little big for Erie, but I haven't figured out how to make that smaller. I'm actually from right about here. The Appalachian Mountains run up through there, and that's where I'm from. I'm from Appalachia. Yeah, so I've had a lot of free time. And I grew up before the internet. So I've had a lot of free time. How many of you folks out there have ever seen the movie The Matrix? Anybody here seen the movie The Matrix? Many of you. There's a scene in the movie where the little kid has a spoon. He stares at the spoon and the spoon bends. It's movie special effects. It's not real magic, obviously, since there is no such thing as real magic. Now, sir, these are from the dollar store, so they're not made of stone, so you would be able to take them and crank them in half. Yes, I understand you're a big strapping young man, but the idea is just check them out to see if they are, in fact, about the same as other spoons. They're relatively strong, yes? Good, what's your name, sir?
Jack.
Jack, thank you, Jack. Cannot say hello to Jack at the airport. Okay, good. Hi, Jack, all right, okay. Some of you will join us. Some of you will join us. Okay. It's a long way to go for that joke. Okay. I didn't know you worked for the airline. I mean, because I'm psychic, Jack. That's right. So, there's a magician on television. He takes the spoon and he rubs it. He rubs it over here, and he rubs it over here, and then he rubs it over there, and then he does all this folderol, and then he shows you it's bent. Big whoop. We want to see it bend. We want to see it happen. So that's the idea of the trick, is that, see, if you get them, nest them together, you can tell that way they're not bent. Right, here we go. Hopefully this first one's going to be a little subtle, and it's going to be a little tough for some of you to see, but hopefully you can see if I work it up high enough. Here we go. Like I said, it's a little subtle at first. It's a little subtle. You can barely tell unless you get its brother right there. And then you start to get a little bit of I know those of you in the back had a hard time with that. So here we go, ma'am, right here. I can tell it looked good from over there then too. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. Good. We'll do one more for the back. Here we go. I know. It's, thank you. All you're going to be is the eyes of the audience. Just stand behind me, and stand over my shoulder. Here we go. Watch. Ready? Make sure I'm not doing anything tricky here. How's that look, Jack? Does that look pretty good? Yeah. Let's get a big round of applause for our friend Jack. Thank you very much, sir. That's for you. Awesome. I always want to point out when I work at this place that has spoons, these are mine. I bring them from home. They're not the restaurants. I have a whole bunch. Growing up in Pennsylvania, I had a lot of free time. My sister and I would make up games. Made up a game once called I'm Thinking of a Number. You probably did game I'm Thinking of a Number. You ever played that game? No, you never played that? You just get bored? Maybe it was just us. We also played the How Long Can You Stare at the Sun game. No? Okay. Just us. Just us. You ma'am, what's your name? Elaine, excellent. Do you have an older brother? have 50-50 shot. All right, do you have a brother? Do you? You must be younger then. Oh, you're twins. All right, sit down, man. Good. I don't trust you. I liked you. Not anymore. But you on the end, sir. Do you have a brother? Yeah. Older or younger? Younger brother. You're the older brother? Excellent. Did you ever make up silly games? Say, like I'm thinking of a number? Yeah, my brother would say to me, he'd say, Ed, I'm thinking of a number. If you guess the number, I'll give you, what do I got? Ooh, 4 cents. Okay, it was usually better than that. I'll give you $1, I'll give you a quarter, whatever. But if you don't guess the number, I get to hit you. Jack's played this game. It took me a long time. It took me a long time to realize if I didn't have my brother write down the number, he just said no and then hit me. Yeah, my brother was a bit of a bastard. I mean, we know who his father was. It just wasn't my father. That was so long to go for that. It's like a little journey. You start on it like dun 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 dun. Punchline! Oh, we made it! Woo. Yeah, because it's like the definition. This being a animal thing, I feel like I should do a bitch joke in here too, just because of the dog thing. But that's now I can't put this video online. Oh right, because they don't allow that kind of stuff. What was your name, sir? Ken? I want you to think of a number for me, Ken, between 50 and 100, because we haven't met before, so think of a number between 50 and 100. If you were thinking of 50, you're going to write like 50 nice and big so the folks who got here late can see it, okay? Thank you, perfect. Ken? Let me know when you're done. All right, tear out the piece of paper. I'll take the notebook. I don't want to look in case I can see through the paper. I'll take the pen because everybody trying to steal those. All right, good. Fold up the piece of paper. I did say between 50 and 100. You know what? No. Between 50 and 100. That's okay. That's okay. Here. And that's why I made you 2 lines. See, okay? 2 lines. 5, 0. Okay, all right. That's his first one, too, man. That's his first Guinness. He's pre-gaming at home. All right, good. I'll take the notebook. Thank you. And the pen. Thank you. Fold up the piece of paper. Stick it in your pocket, okay? Okay. Now, Ken, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and guess your number, all right? Ken, where are you from? Chicago. Never heard of it. Awesome. Okay, good. All right. That's a silly joke. All right. Here we go. Making some guesses. How many brothers and sisters do you have total? 2 total. That would be a terrible guess. Okay. 2 would be a bad guess. All right. Because it's not between 50 and well less. Ken didn't follow the directions the second time. That's all right. Ken, can you see those numbers? Yes. Are any of these your number? Well, okay. Let's say, for example, you were thinking of. Let's say 26. There's a 2, there's a 6. Would that make, that is your number on there now? No, not at all? 2 and 6? Well, no, I'm just saying. I'm saying, Ken, all of these numbers, like say your number was 96. There's a 9 and there's a 6. There's a 6 and a 3. That makes 63. So I should have covered all of the numbers, right? You covered, yeah. Yeah, so your number's on here. Your 2 digits are on. Good. What are your 2 digits? 62, not 26. I'm sorry, I have a bit of dyslexia. That's okay. Here we go. It's okay, Ken. I knew this. I knew this because 5 and 4 is 9 plus 11 is 20. 20 plus 42 is 62. 8 and 1 is 9 plus 10 is 19. 19 plus 43 is 62. 63 is 9 plus 12 is 21. 21 plus 42 is 62. 9 and 7 is 16 plus 2 is 18. 18 plus 44 is 62. All right, they're marginally impressed. Let's try this. 8 and 2 is 10, plus 11 is 21, 21 plus 41 is 62. 7 and 1 is 8, 8 plus 12 is 20, 20 plus 42 is 62. 9 and 6 is 15, plus 4 is 19, 19 plus 43 is 62. 10, 13, 18 plus 44 is 62. Whoa! All right, you want more, fine. 11, 12, 18 plus 44 is 62, or 2, 14, 19 plus 43 is 62, or about like 12, 16, 18 plus 44 is 62, or that's 44, that's 18, and that makes 62. Every 4 squares will make his number 62. Let's get a big round of applause for our friend Ken. And there you are, Ken. Awesome. I am sweating. Woo. Sweating. When I was 6 years old, I saw a magician at a Cub Scout Blue and Gold banquet, and I said, I want to do that. Myself and my future sister-in-law are the only 2 people who had the same jobs when they were 6 years old. She's a zookeeper. Yeah. Because the room is not filled with firemen, policemen, and ninjas. So most of you are probably not doing the same thing that you wanted to do when you were 6 years old. But when I was 6, I saw a magician, and I knew I wanted to do that. I did not realize when I was 6 years old and wanted to become a magician, I was going to have to run my own business. So I got a degree in theater instead. And so I've been learning a lot about business. I've been reading a lot. This is a book I've been reading right now called Budgeting for Success. Not a very exciting book, but a very important book. Man with the glasses and the black sweater, what's your name? Kathy, can you make it up there? Can we help Kathy get up here? Kathy, let's get a big round of applause for our friend Kathy. Kathy, I picked you out because you look very studious. Are you a reader? Good. You know what? I'm actually going to put you on this side so the light's a little better for your reading. Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, should we make it easy or make it hard? All right, Kathy, open the book and pick a nice long word. Pick a nice long word out of the book. Just any page you'd like. Pick a nice long word from one of those pages. Do not say the word out loud, but do you have a word in your mind? Good. Is this a word you're familiar with? If you were to close the book, could you spell it reasonably well? Excellent. This is what I'd like you to do. Using your mind and your mind alone, send me the letters in the word. Don't use your mouth or your fingers. Okay? Here we go. Okay. I'm getting an R. Is there an R in the word? No, I'm sorry. It's not an R. Is it an N? An N. I'm sorry. See, this is R, right? And that's N. See, they're very similar. It's okay. No, it is. This is hard work. All right. N is not the first letter in the word, right? No. It is not. Okay. Try to send me the first letter in the word. Okay. Excellent. No, it's not O. It's K. No, it's not K. It's not K. Okay. Not. N's not the first letter in the word. Okay, sure. We kind of lost the connection here a little bit. What is? It's okay. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You're just looking at a word. What is the first letter of the word? Yeah, just go ahead. Q. Well, that's easy. That gives us the second one. All right. U. Excellent. There we go. Freebie. Awesome. Okay. You know what? Let's try them in order. Let's try them in order. Send me the next. Is it A? Q U A. L. Qualifications. Your word is qualifications. Let's get a big round of applause for our friend. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. I need that. I'm kind of finished reading it yet. Qualifications. Awesome. Yeah, we've been doing some mind reading. Let's do a little bit more here. Let's do a little bit more here. I'm going to ask you folks some questions in the audience. I'm going to ask you some questions. When I ask you the question, I want you to just say yes or no, okay? And then we'll get to the actual answer. As soon as I find the dry erase markers, we'll be good to go. Aha! Man, what's your name? See, yes or no? See, okay, already we're... No, it's okay, it's okay. Bonnie, it's all right, Bonnie. Bonnie, no, this is not a trick question. Which one do you like better, blue or green? Just pick one, blue or green. Green for you, blue for me. Awesome. Bonnie, let's see here. Obviously, we're in a room full of pet lovers. We haven't met, correct? We have not met. Yes.
Oh,
okay.
we have a pet.
No, you have a pet. We have not met. Okay, good. This is what I want you to do, Bonnie. I'm sorry, what color did you pick? Green. You picked green. I'm going to use blue. I'm going to I want you to think of your pet's name. Don't say it out loud. Just pick one. Just pick a pet. Just think of the name. Don't say it out loud. I'm going to write my answers in blue. Okay. I don't think I spelled it right. That's okay. Alright, I'm going to cover this up so I don't influence you into agreeing with my answer in case it's incorrect, okay? Bonnie, what pet's name were you thinking of?
My dog.
Your dog? What's his name? Samson. S-A-M-P, right? See, there you go. It's not Sam said, it's Sam. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Here we go. Let's see here. We're gonna go way in the back. And look at the long hair. Excellent. What's your name? Carrie. Excellent.
It's Carrie.
Carrie, like the city in Ireland, like the county in Ireland.
Yeah.
Carrie, like the cheese. Carrie Gold, right? Right. Okay. Carrie. Excellent. Carrie. Are you lucky enough to be employed?
Yes.
Good. I want you to think of the job that you do, and if you have one of those big long jobs, just think of the short title for it or something like that, okay? Got it in your mind? Don't say it out loud. All right. Here we go. Carrie, what is the job you're thinking of? Occupational. We're going
You can just put OT for short.
We'll go Aqua. Okay, Aqua. All right, good. Aqua. I like it. Ma'am, with the blonde hair and it looks green dress, yes? Yes? No, you. No, don't point at her. I'm pointing at you. Yes, you have with the hair. Yes. And the eyes. Yes. You with the teeth. Yes, good. What's your name? Michelle, excellent. That'll be easy to remember. That's my ex-wife's name. All right, good. All right. My friends are laughing because that's true. All right, here we go. Michelle, let me think. Are you going on vacation this summer? Excellent. I want you to think of where you're going on vacation. Don't say it out loud, okay? All right. Michelle, where are you going on vacation? I'm sorry? Italy. Where in Italy? Do you know? 4 places. Pick one city, please. Florence. Florence. Oops. Oh, sorry. That happens sometimes. It's no problem. That's why we use dry erase. Can really taste the blue. Awesome. All right, here we go. Florence, Italy. Perfect. Florence, Italy. All right, we started all the way back here, way up here with your dog, and I did misspell it. I missed the P. But Samson, we'll go with Samson. We'll go good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough. I abbreviated it on the top one because, Carrie, occupational, I'm sure I misspelled that. I'm so sorry. But that's okay. And over here, though, I'm pretty sure, unless Florence has a couple extra vowels in it that I don't know about, I spelled that one correctly. Let's get a big round of applause for all of our volunteers. All right, we're going to do one more, and I'm going to get off this stage because you folks aren't just here to see me. You're here to hear some music, too. So let me do one more thing. I'm going to come out. I'm going to move around you. Don't worry. I am completely sober. All right, good. So, yes. Do me a favor. On line A, I would like you to write a 4-digit number with 1 digit on each little dash there. Sorry, I didn't uncap that. That was very rude of me. And what was your name? Oh, she's thinking. Okay, that's okay. Just write a 4-digit number, 1 digit on each dash. Perfect. Thank you very much. Perfect. What was your name? Donna. Thank you, Donna. Wow, there's so many ladies here. Very few gentlemen. Man, 4 digits. Yep, just the number on each dash. It can be random. It can be your social security number. Whatever you feel. You know what? Could you put your mom's maiden name on there for me too? No. She was. Okay. Oh, here's a gentleman here. Sir, just write a 4-digit number there on line C for me. A 4-digit number. Just spin random numbers. It doesn't matter. Okay. Who here has one of those phones with a calculator on it? A smartish phone. A smart-ish phone. Doesn't have to be super smart. Anybody have a phone with a calculator? Okay, excellent. We've already used you though. Let's see if we can find somebody else. Somebody else who is, well, he's with me, so that doesn't matter. Okay. He's digging around. Excellent. Here you go, sir. Remind me your name. Craig? Just add up this digit plus that. You know what I mean? What's that? Just this is a number, that's a number, that's a number. Okay? You're going to use a calculator? You don't need it if you don't need it. You're old school. All right, cool. All right. So I pointed this out earlier. This has been up here the entire time. I haven't touched it on here since right now. So we're going to take this. Whoops. We're going to rip it. All right, we'll put that back. Perfect. Here, we're going to hold that. Craig, do you have a number? Excellent. Ken, you've got a piece of paper in your hand. Good. It says prediction on the outside of it. Usually this time's filled up by now, but that's okay. We're just waiting on Craig. This is where I use that theater degree. I paid for it. I'm going to use it. I'm still paying for it. Oh, you're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Excellent. 6,212. Is that what you got? 6,212. Ken, open the prediction. Yes, it will bleed through, so what do you got? Say it out loud.
6,212.
6,212. Now, thank you. But there's one more thing you may notice about this, especially if I do it this way. June 2nd, 2012. That's today. June 2nd, 2012. Let's get a big round of applause for all of our volunteers. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed my performance, please see me afterwards. I'll bend a spoon for you. I'll give you a business card. I'll perform at your funeral, whatever you need. Okay, my name is Edd Fairman. Thank you very much.